What if I told you that right now what you're looking at are real 4K photographs taken from the surface of an alien world? Not CGI, not simulations, not edited images. These are actual 4K photographs captured on the surface of Mars. Every frame you see comes from the cameras of robotic explorers sent by NASA. Machines that have been silently traveling across the Martian landscape for years. From the pioneering missions of Spirit and Opportunity to the advanced explorers, Curiosity and Perseverance, their cameras captured something extraordinary: the raw, untouched surface of a planet that humans have never walked on, yet can now see in stunning details. And once you see these images, you may never imagine the red planet the same way again. While driving deeper into this rugged Martian landscape, the Curiosity rover captured another remarkable panorama on the surface of Mars. The image was taken on Sol 3563. That's the 3,563rd Martian day of the rover's mission. At this moment, Curiosity was moving toward the center of a narrow passage known as the Para-Itapu Pass. On the left side, you can see the slope of a hill called Deep Dale, while on the right, the terrain rises into another formation known as Bolivar. Now, you might also notice a dark area in the corner of the image. That black spot is not part of the Martian surface itself. It appears because the rover's camera did not capture visual data from that specific portion of the frame. The image was intentionally left uncropped to preserve its original 4K resolution and maintain the highest possible visual quality. To build this image, the rover captured 251 individual photographs, which were later stitched together into one enormous scene containing nearly 393 million pixels. The result is extraordinary. Even when scientists zoom deep into the image, the details remain incredibly sharp, almost like viewing the Martian surface in 4K resolution. Rising in front of you is Rafael Navarro Mountain, a striking formation captured by the Curiosity rover on the surface of Mars. This detailed scene wasn't taken in a single shot. It was carefully assembled from 129 real images, creating a massive picture nearly 511 megabytes in size. Processing visuals like this takes significant computing power. If you enjoy exploring Mars like this, subscribe to the channel and like the video for more incredible discoveries beyond Earth. High on the slopes of Mont Mercou, the Curiosity rover captured this remarkable view of Gale Crater in 2021. High-resolution rover panoramas are created by stitching many images together so scientists can zoom in and study tiny geological details across the landscape. A question people often ask is that, who is standing on Mars taking this photo of the rover? At first glance, it may look like someone on Mars captured the image of the rover. But in reality, the picture is made from multiple photos taken by a camera on the rover's robotic arm, with the arm digitally removed before the images are stitched together. This image is possibly the best ever taken from the Mars. This view combines dozens of images captured on the mission's 1,300-second Sol, or Martian day. The photos were taken by the left-eye mastcam on the Curiosity rover from a spot called Knockluft Plateau, located on the lower slopes of Mount Sharp inside Gale Crater. Stretching across a full 360-degree view, this panorama reveals the downwind side of Namib Dune on the surface of Mars, with part of Mount Sharp visible on the distant horizon. This site lies within the dark sand Bagnall Dunes field along the northwestern flank of the mountain, an active dune system studied by the Curiosity rover. Orbital observations show that these dunes are not static. They slowly migrate across the landscape, moving nearly 3 feet, or about 1 meter, every Earth year. Here, the Curiosity rover captures a rare self-portrait while drilling into a sandstone target called Windjana on Mars in 2014. The image was taken using the rover's arm-mounted MAHLI camera, short for Mars Hand Lens Imager. This same camera previously photographed the rover at 2 important exploration sites, Rock Nest and John Klein. Captured by the Curiosity rover, this view clearly shows the 2 distinct colors of Mars. If a human want to stand there, this is close to the real view you would likely see. These are true high-resolution images, sent directly from the Martian surface. Stay until the end for a real, frame-by-frame Mars video. Take a look at this fascinating image. What you're seeing here was captured by the Curiosity rover in 2012, during the early months of its historic mission on Mars. At that time, the rover had been exploring the Martian surface for about 6 months, investigating a region filled with unusual geological structures known as boxwork formations. From above, these formations create a striking pattern across the terrain. In fact, when viewed from space, the network of ridges resembles something almost biological, like a giant spider web spread across the Martian landscape. This Mastcam mosaic from the Curiosity rover reveals the layered rocks of the Yellowknife Bay Formation on Mars. Here, the rover drilled into some of the lowest-lying rocks ever studied during the mission. Scientists believe these layers were exposed about 70 million years ago as powerful Martian winds slowly eroded the rock above them. This Mastcam panorama from the Curiosity rover was captured while exploring the Rock Nest site on Mars in 2012. The mosaic combines multiple images to create a wide view of the surrounding Martian terrain. At the center of the scene, looking east, lies the region known as Point Lake. This full-circle panorama from the Curiosity rover combines nearly 900 images taken on the surface of Mars. The complete scene forms an enormous mosaic containing about 1.3 billion pixels of detail. Ultra-high-resolution mosaics allow scientists to zoom into tiny features across the Martian landscape. This Mastcam mosaic from the Curiosity rover looks toward the region known as Glenelg on Mars. Glenelg is unique because 3 different terrain types meet at this single location. This unusual intersection made it an important early destination for the rover's exploration. This self-portrait shows the Curiosity rover at the Mojave drilling site on Mars. Here, the rover collected its second drill sample from the lower layers of Mount Sharp. The target rock was carefully drilled to study the minerals hidden inside. What you are witnessing right now is a real, frame-by-frame video from Mars, showing the planet in stunning detail as captured by Curiosity.
So it is not surprising And some would have us stay where we are a little longer, rest, to wait, if this capsule history of our progress teaches us anything.
If you enjoyed this journey, please subscribe to the channel and like this video.